Hello students. Welcome to e-learning platform of Kadi Sarva Vishwavidyalaya. I Professor Harsh Tripathi, Assistant Professor of Accountancy and Commerce at Srimati MP Patel College of Commerce and Center for Professional Courses Kadi. So, dear MCOM Semester 3 students, let's discuss about International Monetary and Financial System, Unit 1. In Unit 1, today's discussion topic is International Financial Institution. In that, International Monetary Fund. So let's learn about International Monetary Fund. History. The International Monetary Fund was convened in July 1944, originally with 45 members, and they came into existence in December 1945 when 29 countries signed the agreement. International Monetary Fund started to make services with International Bank for Reconstruction and Development in 1947. The International Monetary Fund works to improve the economies of the member countries. The conference culminated in the creation of famous twins, which is IMF and World Bank. International Monetary Fund is the intergovernmental organization that oversees the global financial system by the following microeconomics policies of the its member countries, in the particular those with an impact on exchange rate and the balance of payment. It is an organization formed with a state objective of stabilizing international exchange rates and facilitating development through the enforcement of liberalizing economic policies on the other countries as the condition for loans and reconstructing or aids. International Monetary Fund was created to support ordinary international currency exchanges and to help nations having balance of payment problem through short-term loans of cash. Its headquarters are in Washington, which in United States of America. Organizational structure of International Monetary Fund. Board of Governors, Executive Boards, Managing Directors, International Monetary Fund Secretariat help to Managing Director for policy and decision making. Interim Committee and Development Committee. Now, the objective and purpose of International Monetary Fund. The main objective is to promote international monetary cooperation, expansion and balanced growth of international trade, promote exchange rate stability, the elimination of restriction on the international flow of capital, and make resources of the fund available to members. Help to establish a multilateral system of payment and eliminate foreign exchange restriction. The next objective, shorten the duration and lessen the degree of disequilibrium in the international balance of payment. Foster economic growth and high level of employment. Temporary financial assistance to countries to help the balance of payment adjustment. The functions of International Monetary Fund. The fund is regarded as a guardian of the good conduct in the area of balance of payment. International Monetary Fund aims at the reducing tariff and the other trade restriction by the member countries. International Monetary Fund provides the technical advice to its members regarding monetary and fiscal policy. International Monetary Fund provides the short-term financial assistance to its member to get rid of the balance of payment crisis. Other functions of International Monetary Fund that are International Monetary Fund provide mechanism for adjustment of exchange rate, lending institution of for foreign currency, conduct the research study and publish reports, provide the mechanism for international consultancy, function as reservoir of the currency of the member countries, enables the members to borrow the other country currencies. Collaboration with other institute. International Monetary Fund collaborate with World Bank, regional development banks, World Trade Organization, United Nations agencies and other international entities and bodies. Quota and voting of International Monetary Fund. The major proportion of International Monetary Fund in hands of European member, which is 32%. Second, US, United States of America, which is 17%. Then after Japan, 6.1, China, 3.7, our India, 1.9% share in the International Monetary Fund. So students, we finished this topic, International Monetary Fund. And in the next lecture, we discuss about the World Bank, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. So, students, keep learning, keep motivate yourself. Thank you very much.